Speed Racer, he's a demon on wheels. He's a demon and he's gonna be chasing after someone. He's gaining on you, so you better look alive. He's busy revving up the powerful Mach 5. And when the odds are against him and there's dangerous work to do, bet your life, Speed Racer, you'll see it through. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go! He's up and flying as he guns a car around the track. He's jamming down the pedal like he's never coming back. Adventure's waiting just ahead. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go!
The story begins on that hot, dusty day when I was competing in the first stage of the Sahara race. Oh! Oh! Are you all right? Have you been hurt? Let's go. You'd better come with me.
Thank you for your help. But I'm afraid you're too late.
Huh? Who are you, sir?
Dr. Digger O'Bone. I'm an archaeologist. I came to this country to see my daughter, Calcia, but I've had nothing but misfortune and trouble since I started out to find her. For a great many years, I've been studying about the ancient Egyptian ruins. Then last spring, my daughter Calcia came here with my assistant, Splint Femur. They came to investigate some of the ancient ruins and sent me this snapshot saying they had found Cleopatra's tomb. Do one thing for me, try to find them. I beg you, it's my last request. Find them.
Dr. Bone. Oh.
Da 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 dum da 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 da. I found what those letters mean that Dr. Bone scribbled in the sand.
Huh?
The first letter S stands for the ruins of Saqqara. They're located on a bank of the Nile.
And the T means the ruins of Tamal Amal. That's it, Trixie. And the other T must stand for the tomb of Tutankhamun. You've discovered the key to what Dr. Bone was trying to tell me. The direction and the location of the tomb of Cleopatra herself. Tonight, I'd better go out and do some investigating.
Tonight, Speed? But you're going to miss the second stage of the race, and just because you want to go looking at old ruins, Dr. Bone's story about his daughter doesn't really concern you.
I'll try to win the next race, Trixie, but right now I've got something even more important to do. Even though I couldn't help Dr. Bone when he was alive, maybe I can still help him. I figure the doctor must have learned some very important secret, and that's why whoever was in that plane attacked him.
Did you hear what he said, Chim Chim?
See you later.
Wait! I want to go with you, Speed.
Okay. following this route up along the Nile, we'll come to the Imperial Mausoleums, and in that area should be what we're looking for.
It's really deserted.
Mm-hmm.
Too late.
It's getting chilly, Speed.
I'll close the cockpit. Whoever they are, they've made their first move.
I failed. The Mach 5 is proceeding to the Imperial Mausoleums.
It's fabulous, fabulous. Those ruins aren't on any map. Oh, can't you just imagine what that must have looked like 3,000 years ago?
Do you think Dr. Bone's daughter Calcia's around here?
She could be, Trixie. Let's look inside.
I don't see anybody around.
But I have a feeling we're being watched. This isn't the older Imperial Dynasty construction. This shows the influence of the Ptolemaious Dynasty, and it might have been built around Cleopatra's time.
I feel as if we're living 2,000 years ago.
This pendant, it's the same one Calcia's wearing in this picture. That means she must have been here. Oh, and look, somebody's been digging in here recently. Whoever was in here left behind some pretty new equipment. What's the matter, Trixie?
Look!
A cobra. Don't worry, snakes usually just try to defend themselves, so as long as we don't get any closer, it won't attack us. That's the largest cobra I've ever seen. I wonder if it could be guarding this place the way its ancestors might have done. Do you hear that? I think someone's coming. Trixie, come on!
Speed, watch out!
Wait a minute, come back here!
Now I get you.
Speed, are you hurt?
My feet are caught.
Oh, I'm coming, Speed.
No, no, Trixie, stay away.
I'll help you.
The cobra's right near me. You've got to stay away.
Ah!
Trixie, thank you.
Are you all right?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Who are you and what's the meaning of this?
I know who you are. You're Dr. Bones' daughter, Calcia. I'd know you anywhere.
Silence! You're in the presence of the Queen.
The Queen? Let me go!
You are wrong. I am Cleopatra, the Queen of the Nile. Oh, I shall not forgive you for entering my sacred palace without my permission. Lock them up.
Yes, Your Majesty. Take them away.
I don't get it.
I'm sure that she's really Calcia, Dr. Bones' daughter, but why is she pretending to be Cleopatra?
Something must have happened to her.
You may be right about that, Trixie. Remember where I found that pendant of hers?
Mm-hmm. There were a lot of fallen stones lying nearby. I noticed them.
That's right. And Calcia might have been hit by one of them when it fell. It could have affected her mind.
But what happened to Splint Femur, her father's assistant? We haven't seen him yet.
I'll bet he'd be able to solve this whole mystery. We've got to try to find him. Maybe he can help us.
Oh, it's Splint Femur.
All you had to do was remain in the Sahara race, but instead you tried to learn too much about me. Now you're in my trap.
Your trap?
Without trouble from anyone, I discovered this place and found the treasures of Cleopatra. But you came along, and so now I must get rid of you in here where the police will never find you.
You're working with Calcia.
That's right. We came here together, and we discovered the tomb of Cleopatra together. But then, just as you guessed, a stone from the roof fell and struck Calcia on the head. And from that moment, she's been affected. Calcia thinks she's Cleopatra, the Empress of the Nile. I intend to go on letting her think that. I won't tell her the truth.
You can't let her keep on living a lie. You've got to let her go back to her own country for some kind of treatment.
Speed's right. We're not thinking of ourselves now, only of her.
Silence! We haven't dug up Cleopatra's treasure yet. And unless I have her here as Cleopatra, those slaves won't cooperate and help me dig up the treasure.
Wait, Femur.
Be quiet. Very soon you'll be quiet permanently when I have you put out of the way for good.
Femur, bring out one of the prisoners.
sir, you've been sentenced to fight against the best swordsman in the country. You must fight against Takonkin as your penalty for entering Her Majesty's palace illegally. If you win, you'll be released. Commence the fight! Come up here, but first pick up your weapon. I will make you into mincemeat.
Oh, yeah? My sword doesn't work like that.
He's not fighting fairly. You are an amazing and wonderful young man, and therefore I hereby bestow on you the...
Wait! I must speak to your majesty.
All right.
Her Majesty has decided to put you to one more test.
One more?
Yes. On a pyramid like this, there is a statue of Isis. The pyramid is 100 miles north of here. You must go and get the statue before a shadow reaches this statue's eyes. 100 miles each way, and you must be back here within 2 hours. That means you must travel 200 miles in only 2 hours if you are to succeed. 2 hours, that is all the time you'll get. 2 hours, and that's all. And if you fail, she will pay with her life. You'll never see her again.
Oh!
200 miles within only 2 hours. I might be able to make it in the Mach 5. Calcia, Your Majesty, will you grant me just one favor?
What?
Will you let me use the Mach 5? It's the steel chariot which carried us here to your palace.
No, you can't use it. That wouldn't be fair. You must go without the car.
Be quiet, Femur. A chariot made of steel sounds very interesting. Therefore, you may use it, young man.
I'll make sure it won't help him. He'll never get back here in time.
Oh! Here's only 1 more hour left. I wonder if he has reached the statue of Isis yet.
I wouldn't know, Your Highness.
scared of him.
You're wrong.
Oh!
Oh.
The shadow's almost up to the statue's eyes. Speed won't make it.
Speed.
Calling headquarters. Speed is still on his way. We failed to halt him.
There it is. That's the pyramid of King Tut-Tut on the right. I've got to bring back the statue of Isis if I'm to save Trixie, but I have less than an hour to do it in.
He won't make it back in time, Your Majesty.
Then do what you must.
Bring your torches over to the stake and light the fire.
Yes, sir.
I've got to bring that statue all the way back.
Oh, Speed, forget about me and don't come back here. Save yourself.
Will Speed be able to return the statue in time to save Trixie? Or will this attack succeed? Be sure to see the next thrilling episode of Speed Racer.
Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer.